Steady Money, 98.7 WFGR. 9 o'clock on the money. Whoa.
You like that one?
It's a Friday. We've got Blanche here for Less Than News. We've got Dave here with Less Than News.
Yes.
And we've got a chance at $1,000 coming up sometime during Less Than News.
That's right.
Ooh.
So stand by with that phone, your dialing digit ready to go.
Yes.
Totally wish I could win that.
Wouldn't that be great? Why couldn't you? You don't work here.
Yeah, you know what?
That's right.
You
I'm
could.
not on the.
Why don't you
payroll.
have your cell phone?
Oh, damn,
ready, and
dude.
you start to get ready to. You're all set.
Hang on, guys. I just hit a deer.
That's right. Yeah.
I got to win the cope. I got to win the
That's
deductible.
Right. I need the money.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what happened?
So last Saturday night,
You were on your way back from
the Moose,
in
the country club in Sparta.
Sparta's Country, yeah. The very exclusive,
highfalutin.
yeah. The
She's
very
highfalutin.
exclusive
I am
Moose
highfalutin, yes.
Country Club. Yes.
So yes, we were coming back from the Moose, and stupid deer
dumb.
stuck its head out and hit my van.
Oh,
I wasn't driving. This time it was Mr. Blanche.
Mr. Blanche.
So Mr. Blanche was driving. So I'm like, thank God it wasn't me again.
Oh yeah.
Of course, you stopped and called the authorities to
Which
come
you
and
always do.
get a good.
Department of Natural Resources, DNR. You got to make that call to DNR.
You did make that call, correct?
No.
Uh-oh.
There,
No,
we were coming home from the Moose, and we were only 2 miles from home, and it didn't do so much damage that we couldn't drive the car.
So did it hit you broadside? It ran head first into your van?
Little sucker stuck its head out, and I mean, I can remember just yelling "deer," and there it was. And the head hit the passenger side window, or not window. I'm sorry, like the
door,
the light. And then its rear end swung around and nailed my whole passenger side.
Oh
so
my God!
There's, I dropped it off yesterday to get an estimate.
Your poor van.
My poor van. Well, in May I had the whole front and driver's side redone because of that stupid deer.
The car's jinxed. Get rid of it.
It might be.
It is.
Yeah. And then, so now the passenger side will be all shiny and new. But the guy at Hanson Collision in Rockford yesterday, he mentioned that he's been doing like 12 to 15 estimates a day on car deer.
They're all over the place.
Oh, yeah. And
if you can throw in a plug for me, I'll give you 35% off.
Oh, sorry. No, I didn't even say that. Oh, my gosh. No, he doesn't even know.
Matter.
Well, they had to call a guy in from Cadillac to help him.
Really?
Because they just can't keep up with it. They can't even get my car in until December 10th.
You know why I know her story is kind of erroneous?
Why?
Because she says she remembers yelling deer. Nobody remembers anything after a night at the Moose.
I do.
I've been there.
I do.
I used to have a membership.
I was drinking in moderation. But I also wasn't driving. That tells you anything.
You were a member of the Moose. I didn't think
for the longest time.
Aren't you still a member?
No, I gave it up.
You gave it up.
I did,
Yeah.
I mean...
Why?
I like the idea of the Moose. They've got the Moose Heart. They've got the Moose Haven, which are, like a children's charity and an elderly people's charity.
Yeah.
I just don't drink anymore.
Right.
And, it was great when you were 2 blocks away from the Moose and you just,
Right.
you kind of had to have a membership to
Sure.
get to win.
Oh, yeah.
But
well, we started out very highfalutin that night. We went to this new place in Rockford called the Underground, where they make like shishi, old school cocktails. You can have a Manhattan, and they make all their mixes, and it was really cool. I really dug it.
She's catching on to this radio.
But,
Plug all her friends' businesses as fast as she can.
No, it was awesome. But no, I mean, it's,
Hey, did I mention Custom Countertop is open today from 8:30 to 5 on 4444 South Division?
Hey, if you ever need a radio spot produced, I know a guy that owns a company called Lakeshore Creatives.
I'm just giving him a shout out because it was really cool, and it's so different than anything in Rockford. So we started out there with our expensive cocktails and ended up at the Moose because we were broke.
Fantastic.
All right, Dave, let some news go here.
All right, let's go. Kelly Osbourne's doctor wants her to shut up.
Oh!
And I think most of us do, but he has good reason. Fashion Police co-host has been diagnosed with pre-vocal cord nodules and has been put on a 2-week vocal rest. On Instagram, she wrote, "That's worse than prison for me."
Oh, God.
Are you serious, really?
I couldn't go 2 weeks without talking.
No,
one, I'm a mom of small children, but
Right.
2, I just have a lot to say.
An elderly woman in Belgium continued to sleep next to her dead husband's decomposing body for a year. Apparently, the husband, 79-year-old Marcel H., died last November. His wife was so distraught that she didn't report the death and continued to sleep in bed with her husband's mummified body. Authorities only found out what was going on because the landlord reported the couple for being a year behind on the rent.
Oh, wow.
None of their neighbors noticed anything out of the ordinary. Not even the smell.
Really?
Yeah.
D-
Well,
maybe
maybe she Febrezed it.
Here's the thing.
I'm sure,
When
yeah.
you die, your internal organs liquefy and they
Yeah.
all kind of drain out. I mean,
Yeah.
wouldn't you notice that at some point?
And crawl into bed with it?
Like I'm saying, that's why you have Febreze.
Febreze. I think, I do like Febreze, but really what it smells like is a decomposing body with the Febreze scent as well. But it doesn't really
It's
kill
like a
it.
pine air freshener. Ooh,
Yeah.
it smells like poop and pine trees.
Or maybe they just always cook such bad food.
That could
be. You live in an apartment and you walk in, you're like, oh, the Smiths are cooking something nasty tonight.
Your attention, please. Your attention, please.
Time now to call in and win. Be the 25th caller to 459-9889 and score your free money. Good luck.
Hey,
Blanche,
Blanche, put down the phone. Put that. You're busy here working.
I need it. I need to pay my
God.
deductible.
I don't like drinking at the Moose. Can I please win $1,000?
Oh, we're West Siding it tonight.
West Side.
Oh,
Nick.
really?
Oh, West
Where you
Side's the
going?
West Side. Oh, Anchor,
Oh,
Monarch
it's fun.
Club, the Flamingo.
Woo.
I've never been there.
The Web for karaoke. Oh my
Nice.
gosh, the Web is the best.
They
for
still do the Joe
karaoke.
Fridays there?
I don't know.
Oh, ask them for a Joe Friday.
A Joe Friday.
Mhm.
Okay. Do I want a Joe Friday?
This is Jack's Web you're talking about. Or what do they
Yeah.
call that now?
Well, just the Web.
Is it just the Web
yeah,
now?
on Richmond.
No, different one. Down on
Oh.
Bridge Street. Used to be Jack's Web.
Oh no, we're not doing that one. But
Oh,
we are
okay.
doing that. We're meeting at the Anchor first
Oh, that's
Anchor's
fun.
a nice bar.
for big beers and purple hooters.
Did I
There
ever
you go.
Did I ever tell you the story about the Anchor?
I don't think so.
They had just gotten done redoing this bar
Mhm.
back in the day. I mean, this is when it was me and Rick and I mean, it was the KLQ heyday.
Right.
That was where we hung out. Was the Anchor. And then us younger guys would go over to the aftershock or whatever they
Aftershock,
call it
yeah.
and all that. So that was
Oh,
like
I
our
there,
hub.
too. Mhm.
Right.
Like that. They had just finished fixing the place up. And we're all sitting in there partying and all this. And Rick came down, Beckett came down, which was a rare occurrence. He didn't
Right.
come out a lot.
In his
He
members
was a
only
shut-in,
jacket.
basically.
Yeah, he was
Shut
shut
in.
in. He was. Well,
He
that's
really
what
was, yeah.
But he came down that night and he had one of those big, gigantic, king size Marks a Lot markers. Not the regular size
Right.
one, but the big
The jumbo.
whopper.
Mhm.
Yeah. He goes into the bathroom of the Anchor after it just completely got redone, and he takes that marker and he wrote, "Tom Robinson shot JFK," who was our night guy and our production dude at the
Yeah.
time. I've never seen anybody so close to killing somebody in my life. The bar owner was livid.
Oh, I'm sure.
The bar owner was livid because he just completely gutted the place and
Right.
redid the. And
I remember
then
that.
Tom was there all the time. That was his
Yeah.
hangout. You
Yeah.
know, he was the guy that brought us all in.
Mm-hmm. I'll say I used
How
to,
could you put my
Right.
name on this? Oh my God!
I used to play
jeez.
co-ed softball for them.
Really?
Oh yeah, the Anchor. Man,
Yeah?
that was the place.
I'm gonna guess your position. Did you play the infield?
No.
Okay, then it was right field.
Pitcher.
Pitcher?
Wow.
Honey,
Oh,
have
slow
you met
pitch.
me?
Okay.
It wasn't slow pitch. It was co-ed, fast pitch softball.
really?
Yes.
Wow.
I took a line drive right to the
Oh, right to the
breast.
Ooh,
Is that the
really?
word I can
Careful if
say?
you're-
Say
Careful.
the word breast. I don't know if you could say the word breast.
Our only guest we've had to hit the dump button
Yeah.
on.
I try.
All right. 33-year-old Virginia man is learning the hard way that you'll have to pay a toll for stupidity to the tune of $96,000. Jason Boursier drove the dullest toll road during his drive from Reston, Virginia to Washington, D.C. on and off for 3.5 years without paying tolls. He was told that the booths were empty after 11:30 p.m., so he could use the road without springing for the 75-cent toll. What he didn't consider was the cameras that photographed his license plate. He was issued numerous tickets for $440, which he ignored, so processing fees and penalties were added until his bill to the Virginia Department of Transportation climbed to a whopping $202,000.
Oh my gosh.
Now he's agreed to pay more than $96,000 in $150 monthly payments over the next 54 years to settle the tab. He'll be paying until mid-2067.
What an
He'll
idiot.
be 87 years old.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't pay that.
Yeah,
If you don't have somebody there to man the booth and collect
Right.
the money,
it's not on you.
I-
But
I-
yeah.
sorry.
You usually just chuck the quarters in the
Well,
bin.
If,
Yeah.
Right?
if it's open and there's no, I mean, how did he get through it?
Oh,
Did
I
you-
don't
The
just
know.
gates
went through-
must have
yeah.
been up.
Yeah,
Oh,
if they're
yeah,
up, if they're up,
possibly.
you go through. I don't see. Yeah, shouldn't be one of those on your honor kind of things.
No.
Not like with candy bars. Ever seen
On your honor. Yeah. You know how long those last in a radio station?
Yeah.
A
not
day.
very-
15 minutes, everything's gone.
Alec Baldwin is on a mission to prove he's no homophobe by professing his love of men. At a tech conference in San Francisco Wednesday, the actor called out his lawyer, Matt, who was sitting in the stands, and joked, "I love you. I love you in that way."
What way?
I don't know, whatever way men love each other. I
That
don't know.
way?
That way.
Mm-hmm.
In a serious tone, Alec explained that he's been in love with about 3 or 4 men. I've loved men in my life. There are some men that I've loved in my life as much, if not more, than the women in my life. But he added that he has no sexual preference for men.
So he just admitted to being bi.
No.
No. He just.
You know what he admitted? You know what
Like
he
a
admitted
brother.
to? He admitted to the fact that the tabloids are kicking his ass.
Yeah.
He keeps taking the bait. He keeps
Yeah.
getting into these altercations
Right.
with these idiots with cameras, and that's all he's trying. He's just trying to back. You know what? Here's the thing. If you're Alec Baldwin, shut up. Ignore him.
I'll
Can't
say,
do it.
Don't
yeah,
get in the middle of it.
He's not getting any press now that 30 Rock is gone. So.
Well,
Well, don't worry, Beetlejuice 2 is
Wait.
coming.
MSNBC suspended Alex talk. He had a talk show going for 2 weeks after he was accused of hurling homophobic slurs at the paparazzi. The star denies it. So there you go.
Well,
Fu-
I'd hurl something else at the paparazzi.
Yeah, they're just doing their job.
They're
They're
yeah.
just working Joes, taking pictures.
They're a pain in the ass.
I know
They're
they follow
invading
you
people's
everywhere,
privacy.
don't
They're
they, Andy?
invading the privacy of people whose job it is to have their privacy invaded. That's part of your job
That's
as a
right.
celebrity.
If you signed up to be a
You're a public
celebrity,
figure.
yes.
That's part of the deal.
I agree.
Thank you.
Yep.
Go
Quit
on.
being such a puss.
Yeah.
You're a public figure. Do you want people following you around?
I have no problem.
Of course you don't.
I have no issue with that. You want to take my picture?
I
Take
can't
my
walk
picture. I
out
don't
of
care.
here without them
I'll
taking
pose
pictures
for
of
you.
me.
I'll
Jeez.
pose for you. No problem. Is this, but I want as long as the lighting's good.
His
as long as the
nipple,
lighting's
yes,
good.
and his shirt's not
My-
too
yes,
blousy,
there
and
you
his
go.
nipples are erect.
Yes, that's
Mhm.
very important. Finally, Rainbow Loom bracelets and Legos are among the most popular toys being searched by parents and kids putting together their wish lists for the holidays. According to new data released by Google Shopping, the jewelry making kits are the most common toy search, followed by the Lego Mini Craft. The top 5 is rounded out by a Disney show Doc McStuffins play sets, the latest Nerf gun, and the Rebel Heartbreaker bow and arrow. Recent online searches have also suggested a renewed interest in classic toys like the Easy Bake Oven and the Barbie Dreamhouse.
We are not far off either from our Meyer 12 Days giveaways. So stay tuned for your chance to win great prizes all through the season, courtesy of Meyer. We've got all kinds of them to give away, and it's going to be just like last year. It's going to be great.
It's going to be fantastic. What are your kids looking for?
That rainbow bracelet
Yeah.
stuff. Oh, yeah.
They're huge.
Oh, my gosh. My 9-year-old, yes.
That's your
absolutely.
daughter,
And
right?
Legos.
Your daughter,
Yes,
yeah.
my daughter
Yeah.
totally wants those. She may or may not be getting a bunch for her stocking.
What's your son want?
Totally into the Legos and the Nerf gun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. She's got to get a new Nerf gun every year, and
I
then
think-
we lose all the bullets and
I hated Legos. All I could ever build was a
I don't-
tower.
You know, no, they're so
They're
so
awesome.
intricate
They're the best
now.
thing for kids.
Well, for a 6-year-old, I don't
Yeah.
know if you guys are familiar with Ninjago.
Yeah, oh,
but-
yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's like ninja Lego dudes,
Yeah.
and everything is like all those pieces are so tiny.
Yeah.
And I have to sit there because he doesn't have the wherewithal, the finger dexterity to put together these tiny little
Mm-hmm.
things or the attention span necessary
Right.
to put that crap together.
Honestly, he's
So-
6. Let's just get him playing some video games.
Oh, he loves it. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it's
Lego's
perfect.
good. Lego's good. It's good for
Kids
you.
don't need
developers.
Legos. No,
Yes,
Oh,
they
he loves
do.
them. He loves
No,
them.
they don't. They
He
need video
loves
games.
Legos.
And
But I have
pop.
to say, after this, I'm going to Meyer. I love Meyer.
Hey, speaking of Meyer, shop the Meyer Toy Department for great BOGO deals on the top toys of the season. You'll find huge savings on toys from Fisher-Price, Lego, Melissa and Doug,
All
Sesame
right.
Street, Barbie, and more
I'm there.
at Meyer. That's Less Than News on 98.7 WFGR.
Thank you to the lovely Blanche for joining us once again. You're on your way to Meyer now.
I
That's
am.
right.
and
I have
you'll
to
be
shop
all over the west side of Grand Rapids
all
tonight.
over the west side tonight.
Frolicking about.
Yep.
Are you going to pull rank? Or are you going to walk in and go, "Excuse me, Blanche is here"?
Yep. Blanche is here.
Because he does that.
Really?
I moved to the front of the line. Of
Yeah.
course.
Did you know I'm television's Dave
You see
Cackling?
me on the TV.
Well, nobody's seen me really.
Well, they get the
unless
picture
they
of
look
you.
on the website.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Everybody's on the Facebook.
That's true on
they
the
know.
Facebook.
Look out, west side. Here comes Blanche. Have a great one, honey. Baby, I love your way. You're welcome, Peter Frampton. 98.7 WFGR.